In my opinion, Revelius, Maya, and Lukao are watching into the Fixo's face because in modern futsal, especially at the highest level, it is impossible to imagine without interaction. That's why they are looking at the Fixo's face, namely at the eyes of the Fixo, because eyes is the mirror of the Tolkien. Hayol is futsal thinker. And let's start with the moment which relate with the past video, namely three players of the Palma Futsal are watching into the Cecilia's face. Why is they doing that? Because first Inter's Movistar's players who in their half of the field isn't dangerous, and second, distance between Revelius and Cecilia isn't short, and that means they can confidently watching into the Cecilia's face and reading next acting of the team. Cecilia is passing, and now Lukao doesn't go to his player. Why doesn't do it? Because in this situation Cecilia is much more dangerous, so Lukao continue playing in the center. Let's look at the Lukao's position. He's staying like that to close the center and making pressure in time too. It's a very important aspect in futsal about defense, and it's also usual in playing with the PORTERO-JUGADOR. Alisson is playing 1 vs 1. Devo can support him with a block, and then Alisson exit can and pass to Ála Esquérdo. But he continue playing. Even though the Palma Futsal doesn't make high pressure, Portero make decision to pass pivot. In my opinion, it's because he opening is very good. Lukao playing lower and stretching the players. Now Inter trying confuse players with their 4-0 and Cecilio doing block and Raya will use it and exit. And now Cecilio open to parallel movement, but player doesn't pass. And now very interesting moment. It's very usual in the highest level futsal. Alisson is watching into the Raya's face and Movistar Inter player use it and do a block. Hide and block. Attacking is continue and block 2. Cecilio pass, and now paying attention how he will move. He will move slowly. Why he is doing that? Even he can do a block, he also after that can play wall pass. Let's look at the very important aspect in futsal, and this is about interaction between players. In this very good example, you can see that Raya, before he puts the ball, he talking with the player about what will they do next, and it's very important. In the highest level, players very often talking about what will they play next. They are talking outside the field. Maybe they are talking also before they take the ball. Counter attack, but it is eliminate. And again 4-0 from Inter, Movistar. Let's pay attention in the players' interaction. You can see that Cecilio demonstrate a gesture to his player of the team that he can exit and Cecilio do a block. Lucao will start by stretching and sounds Palma's futsal player at first glance seems so he is going to play wall pass. And Cecilio also thinks so, so he reads this pass. And what does Devao do? He will first take out the Cecilio, because Cecilio will close the passing lane, and then he will pass to Lucao, who will be able to pass to the seventh Palmas futsal player, since Cecilio will not be able to catch up with him. Since Cecilio had to go closer to block the passing lane. But the pass is not accurate. Very well through in from Inter, and now watching closely at the Lucao and Devao and try spot the mistake they made. So let's break down this moment. Chehini is running forward, and the mistake is that Devao continue playing with Chehini and Lucao continue playing with the player with the ball. And why so? Because Lucao demonstrate Devao that he run after Chehini. Maybe Lucao doesn't see it in time. This situation is recurring. I think it is part of the team's tactical actions. Portero is passing to Lucao. Lucao play 1v1 and pass to Devao. And Devao is passing to pivot. This Palmas futsal throw-in is also repeats. Wall pass. And Devao runs straight and Revillius is passing to him. But the ball is taken and counter attack. And pass to pivot. Cecilio. False movement. and then he will do a block, but watch what happens next. This is a very interesting situation. Let's watch at the Lucao's body positioning, how he will press his player. He watching on the eyes of the Harrison, and now is block. Very interesting from Cecilia, and after that Raul Gomez go and pass to Cecilia. But 1v1 game. And now paying attention that Lucao is watching straight before he takes the ball. And again. He also watching. There is Palma Futsal through in, and you can see that Lucao have opportunity to shot, but watch what he will do next. Why there is two players of the Inter Movistar are going to press in Lucao? Because one player can't block the shot from Lucao. And also Portero can ensure the team if Lucao try to pass the wall. And counter attack. Lucao is taking the ball and try to play 1v1, and the wall is open, but Lucao doesn't pass to him because one of the Movistar Inter player reading this pass, so he continue play 1v1 and with Paniaco. They were going to do a block, and now Lucao do a very good decision to pass between the players. Lucao is doing pressing in time, thanks to it he doing a shot. One v one, pass to pivot, but the ball is taken. And Lucao now doing a good decision to pass to Portero, because only one player on the opponent's field. Lucao is playing 1 vs 1. Portero is passing to the pivot, and this is doing not for nothing. It's so much examples where pivots after Portero's pass are scoring. And very well example is Pito. Palma Futsal is doing a free kick, and now paying attention that Fabinho is shooting, and Cecilia with Rai were standing in the wall, but Cecilia wasn't followed by the player but Raya, and it was important in futsal so much because Cecilia stole a block more important zone for Portero. Revilius will take the ball and Alisson is doing the block, but Revilius' quick decision making is passed to Lucao. And now why Lucao doesn't take the ball? Because his quick decision making is not risk. Because if Raul Gomez takes the ball, there is 1v0. And now Lucao standing because the referee doesn't say anything, so he is standing to close the passing lane. Counter attack. Through in from Palma Futsal, Revilius will take the ball and pass to Portero. And Portero will pass to pivot. But after that the ball is carried out. Through in from the Palma Futsal. 1v1 play. And Chehinia almost takes the ball. And pass to the 7th player of the Palma Futsal. And why other one player going to press in Lucao? Because there is a dangerous zone for Lucao, and if he doesn't do it, Lucao can shot and trying to pass. And let's look at the goal kick, which repeated. Portero is passing, and then will be the wall pass, and after that the wall will pass to pivot. So we can conclude that this kick is included in the tactical actions of the team. But watch what happens next. Lucao is takes the ball and play 1v1. Now the ball is far and many players are not thinking about how to beat, but thinking how stop the dangerous counter-attack. But Lucao doesn't think about it for any moment. And watch what happens next.